So season 2020 about to get underway for Essendon and Fremantle. New season, blank canvas, and they're underway, these two. McGrath, an early touch, Stringer starting in the middle in opposition to Fife. He gets a toe off the deck. Redmond, Langford, some poise early, just chips it wide. Long enough, Fife was clever. McCarthy tried to flick it over his head, got a kick away in the end. Bombers waiting for it though. Snelling, McGrath bangs it forward, a little bit of chaos ball toward Bellchambers. Darcy had a chance, gone.
Darcy, he's not the player you want here.
Townsend hands it off, gives it to Smith, and it's all the way home. Perfect start, Bombers.
In his 20-plus possessions, look at the pressure there. That's that Tom Bellchambers running forward, getting involved in the action.
And that's Jake Townsend there, the man that's come from Richmond, who during their premiership was a wrecking ball inside forward 50 as a pressure forward. That, as you heard, Jake Stringer takes the advantage. He kicks it off his shin, though. Chaos ball, as Dwayne says. McDonald, Tippin Woody is exactly the man you need in a chaotic situation up forward. Shields kick as a ripper out wide, and the mark has been taken by Langford. For the Bombers second, and with no crowd to put you off, he still missed it to the left-hand side.
And get the momentum. McGrath. They've got the early momentum because they've generated it themselves. Cutler. Speaking of new recruits, Townsend, and the end of it as well. And he's got it again.
Important.
Flag in 2017, as the boys told you, but only one game last year. And he delivers as well with his new club.
Holders has started forward. You just wonder whether he's worth throwing in the middle. So Jacob Townsend kicks his first goal. He set up the first goal of the game. The Bombers are 2-1-13, and Fremantle for the Bombers.
Overcooked it a little bit. Langford waiting for it, or they're peeling off left, right and centre. Not again. Townsend hands it up to Stringer. Could have gone alone, a little too unselfish. In the background, Brayshaw goes long. Walters lurking, gathers, goes, sees Bellchambers, tripped over his own feet. In the end, got the handball up. And we might get a tie up here. Collier kept it in the area.
They got out of jail there, the Fremantle Dockers, as Ace goes long.
Yeah, spears that over the head of Lobb, and a little nudge from Taberner. Collier takes off, pulls the kick, Lobb in the hole, called back into it in the end. Sturt tried to call him back. In the first game, it dumped.
I think the first game, I mean, Lobb's talking to him right now. I don't think he got enough. No.
Bellchambers, Lobb. Banfield nearly. Banfield does. Got it up. Tucker. Good drop step. Fife. See what he can create here. Feeds it back again. Long kick towards goal is just across the face.
Devon Smith was magnificent. Got out to Snelling now to Parrish in the middle of Marvel Stadium. He goes long and strong out towards Laverde, who's got it. 55 out from goal. He goes short with a good kick. And Fantasia. Big kick this one. To go 3 goals clear. From right on 50, he caresses it through. As I got the distance, you better believe it. That is as good a set shot kick as you can.
Comes it down the line. Nice ball use. Tucker wants to go. Left foot kick, dangerous.
Great.
Doesn't work. So Snelling cut it off. Gave it to Smith, and he pokes it to the player, leading back at him, Laverde. He retained his spot on the senior list. It's been a great story with his second chance. And Laverde, if he can kick straight in 2020, this is a different Bomber forward line.
Now we'll call it, because Lobb gets onto his right boot and he puts it right through the middle. Play. Strong contest in the air and a front and centre. That's what you need. So right now they're not winning enough of their footy in the forward half, which is putting a lot of pressure on their defence. All of a sudden you win a 50-50 ball in the forward half of the ground, you end up kicking your first for the game. To clear the area to Langford. Walters' kick. Look at that, he's just stuck it out of the pack. And the mark has been taken. A beautiful mark has been paid.
Yep, been paid by Taberner, Matty Taberner. So his contested marking started to improve last year.
Back here with me. Back here with me. Thank you. Hold forward.
So Taberner around the body, and they get their second. All clear. And he's breathing a bit easier now, Brownie. He gave up the first 4 goals of the game, and He would have just been holding his breath, but they've composed themselves, unlike the other two teams we've seen play so far. But
Cartler, who's had plenty of it, heads long. Townsend, he's had plenty of it. The two recruits combine again. They're over quick, these quarters. Again, 16 minutes plus time on this season. Across the face a little. Darcy gets there and a big fist dumps it through.
as well as it goes down to McDonald, Tip and Woody. Twisting and turning. He's grabbed, he's gone. He just got the handball in. Umpire said play on. Merritt, Sard, here he goes again. McDonald, Tip and Woody goes long to the goal square at the back. He's got it. Beautiful mark taken again by the big man. Got that one. And he's happy. That's his second.
Fremantle, there he is side by side with Townsend, and then Townsend just takes that back spot. Now, whether the Fremantle Dockers defender has been instructed to play in front, Gaz, like the Collingwood defenders do, he just doesn't seem comfortable in that front position.
Well, they have all quarter. They've been taking real assertive positioning in terms of 5 and 10 metres in front. I just think this kid here's just got under their guard a little bit.
How did he get in there? Mr. Clarkson.
I ran into him. I ran into him in the corridor behind us, and he had a little esky.
Oh.
Is he one of the 100? And he did. One ticket he had.
Of the Bombers after a 5-2 opening term here. Walters starting in the middle, as Gary Lyon asked for. He started forward.
Played 8 as a team.
Rolls out to McGrath. He spears it forward again. It's not a tall forward line. Offhand, Smith got it away, but sprayed it wide, which...
Dangerous. You're going to be stiff if the only person in the crowd. And you still get hit by footy. It's effective spoil.
The boom nearly went.
Along the Badger now. Parrish. Quick hands. Good play. Fantasia. Little chip kick. And Sard's taking the mark. Got one high anyway. Leading by 20. Now 21.
Bends it around towards Sturt's going to have to go from 3 deep. The kid got up there. Spilt the mark, got one too high.
Contact.
Let's see what he's got. Struck it pretty well. Drives it long, and he's got it there. Sensational from the first gamer for his first goal.
On here at Marvel, 15 points the difference. This is going to be a vital break, and it's Zach Merritt who gets it out to Dylan Shield. Shield looks for Stringer, and Stringer judges it beautifully and plays on, and from 55 he lines up and goes bang right through the middle. Great passage of play from the Bombers.
Tracking McKay, he's playing on Nat Fife. Look at his instruction. He leaves straight away. Fife gets drawn towards the ball. Stringer's out the back. He's gone. So that's perfectly planned by the Essendon hierarchy. That's how they want Jake Stringer to play when he...
To Fife. Stringer's got him, wraps him up, shows him how it's done, drags him to the deck, and it's still on.
That's on. How good's this?
Straight up.
Tell you what, it's a good matchup, isn't it? They're both strong boys. Stringer's one of the few out there that can actually go with the Nat Fife.
Gets the handball going. Now Conker gets his handball intercepted. Little throw there, almost in the back as well. Umpire let it all go. Guelphy waiting. Too high, was it? No, says the umpire. And we'll have a bounce. Where's the little snapshot of what we...
Free kick.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
Free kick.
Well, that's what Devon Smith does. Pressure in their forward 50.
Centering ball, it goes to the hot spot. Fremantle, plenty of players under it. Bewley didn't have it.
Fremantle.
Players diving in. Scrappy play at the moment. The umpire's letting it go. Parrish working, waiting. Zaharakas gets the handball out. Now comes the Merritt. Around the body. He's pushed off his kick. Plenty of numbers back.
Great tackle. Hope you heard that at home. That was a crunch. Ace straight up in the air.
Beyond the play.
Absolutely, it's on.
I guess who's in there?
Some spice in this one at the moment. Fife feeds it out. It's got Croden. Short pass, and he missed his target.
Handball's on. Now they can get something going. Fremantle. Tucker kicks it out wide. There's a 2-on-1. Here's Sturdy. Kicked one from 55 a couple of minutes ago. Chera from the paint goes inside, and that's a beautiful mark from Taberner.
They couldn't get the ball back inside their forward 50, but you're right, it was a beautiful lead. And just to the left here, unfortunately, there, Eddie, but...
McGrath's kick is a beauty, and it's been marked there from Fantasia. Over the top he goes. 124th career goal if he can put it through. And was never, ever on...
The Ross line, Travis Collier, the ex-bomber, to the near side, and he's missed it only behind.
In quickly, and he does that. Took a bit too long to do so, but Townsend blocks nicely.
Townsend.
and gets the free. Well, I tell you what. Oh, he's hit it beautifully right through the middle. Jacob Townsend, take a bow, son. You've kicked your third.
Was known about that. We knew it. That's what he brought to the table at Richmond. It's going to be really good.
Brayshaw. High towards Taberner. Gathers the crumb. Gave it off. Seconds keep ticking. Bombers should dodge them here. Zerk Thatcher dodges inside. Siren sounds half time.